Hello, welcome, and good evening, good day, hello, wherever in the world you are. Welcome, Rockhounds. This is another episode of Normalizing Rarities, or maybe I should say it, another episode of Server Wars. Yes, I'm Francis, that's Cara, that's Brian behind her. How's that? And we'll be hosting Africa's oldest, most established live sales show. Minerals, fossils, juicies, shiny things, not so shiny things, petrified wood. Cool things in this lineup. We've got a big lineup tonight, bigger than usual, but there are some very exciting things. Carrollite, the new Albert Mountain Dragon's Teeth, the blue lace agate spheres. There is a lot to look forward to. If you haven't been on the show before, if you haven't claimed with us before, we are a wholesaler. We require a minimum of 10 kilograms. We need your email account. Cara will put our email in the comment section, so please email us with your details and we'll help set you up an account. We are doing things differently. Regulars, please show some interest, pay attention. As opposed to having sequential numbers, we are going to have non-sequential numbers and different numbers. So it's going to force you to have a look at the flats before claiming, which also kind of stops the frenetic behavior and buyer's regret or remorse. We don't like that, and neither do you. And this is a note to myself because I have to do this. Take it slow, take it a bit slower, and I will explain the flat, show the flat, and then show you the box number. If you want to claim, you got to just type in the number of the box, and that's it. Happy days.
And just so you guys know,
Cara needs to speak.
The box number is not the one that is printed. It is the one that's handwritten, in case Francis shows the wrong one.
Right, so I'll take it nice and slow. Right, flat number 1, we've got some beautiful Brandberg. There are 12 Brandbergs in here, little smoky amethysts. One of them is an anhydro. Here we go. This is the little anhydro right there. I can just focus on that. I'm always tempted to say this is flat 1, but it's not flat number 1. I'll show you just now how this is going to work. So 12 beautiful Brandbergs. Nick's got them down as a very good grade. That is $31 for flat number 243. Happy days. Now there you guys go. It flat, next flat. This is Sashi River Red Agate. This came in yesterday. They're free forms, 12 of them. They are beautiful. So, spend all the time in the world, not really, but let's just briefly glance over those. This is flat number 258, $37. The next flat, we've got some double terminated rose quartz crystals. Nick's got them down as anything from very good A to double A. That's a really good quality. You don't get better than that. Nice and gemmy. There you go, and that is box number 231, $90 for 12 double terminated rose quartz crystals. Next flat, we've got some very good to A grade labradorite standing freeforms. This is the smaller of the two. This rock is kind of hot, man. It's a sweltering day here just outside Maritzburg in South Africa. Look at that lovely labradorescence. Smashing blue, smashing gold. That's box 244, $45 for that flat. 244 for the 2 labradorite standing freeforms. Next flat, a massive yay. We've been looking forward to getting these one day. These are some blue lace agate spheres from Sanjay. Massive anomaly. We got this batch in, well, we got a whole lot of partly polished blue lace agate came in yesterday, and only 8 of these little spheres. So that is a massive rarity for us. That's 4 of these spheres, and I'll show you now what they cost. That is flat number 249, $56 for the 4 blue lace spheres. Then the next flat we got, I am so tempted to say this is a secular celestite, but I'm scared to say it. I'm going to let you make the call about that. There are 2 of these pale. Typically, the pale is associated with acicular, and it certainly has some amazing crystal structures. It's 2 of these celestites that's a 2.87 kilograms. That's good to know. And this flat has not been priced. Oh, maybe I shall come back later. Let's just do it out of my head. That's 860 Rand. 860 Rand is approximately, $45. Probably a bit less. That's probably $40 for box number 256. So that's flat box 256 and I'll come back to this and make sure about it. But yeah, 860 Rand, probably around $40. Then we've got some more sashi agate polished freeforms, 12 in this flat as well. That is flat number 255, $28 only. That's a nice gig. Next up, we got some Brandberg Amethyst, smoky amethyst clusters, 3 of them. That's a very large crystal for Brandberg. And that is $34 for box number 232. That's Brandberg, $34 only. Next flat up, we've got some classic traditional ball malachite on druzy. There are 4 specimens here from the Mndingi mine, close to Lakasi. That's 4 ball malachite, Congolese ball malachite. Box number 229, $64 for the 4 specimens. Next up, we got 12 silky malachite specimens. This is very good to A grade. These ones, flat number 228, $26 only. There's a luck. Next up, we got all the way from Karoi in Zimbabwe, some very nice, very good and A grade red hematoid crystals. There's clarity in the window there. Bit of a chip there as well, though. Right, that is flat number 226, $32 for those 6 crystals. Next up, from Madagascar, 35 little quartz clusters, small little clusters, 35 of them. That is flat number 234, $26 for the 35 Malagasy quartz clusters. And then we've got some beautiful, I haven't seen ocean jasper for a while. It's becoming more and more rare ever since a Frenchman bought the mining rights. And needless to say, the monopoly has choked pretty much all the artisanal miners from getting any more ocean jasper. So now it's going to be very expensive going forward. We just love monopolies, don't we? That is flat $230, $31 for the 3 Ocean Jasper Towers. Stichtite or Atlantisite, that is the beautiful purple-pink webbing on the serpentine matrix. There are 6 standing freeforms. This is from Barberton in the Lowveld, capital of the Green Belt. And that is flat $237, $51 for the 6 standing freeforms. Stichtite. Then some fresh ferrostone. That is fresh and better because look at the pyrite. They're very definitive black basalt against the gold. This makes these little specimens absolutely beautiful. And they are hot in the sun. Ooh-wee. 6 of these spheres. That's flat number $284, $59 only. Next up, some clear and bright Malagasy quartz points. This is a very good grade to A grade. There are no much veils. There we go. It's just a bit of cloudy there at the bottom. That's beautiful clarity. Here's another beautiful example. That is flat number 235. That's $34 for the 6 clear quartz points. Then we got some smoky quartz points from, or clusters from Luena. That is Congolese smoky quartz. If I can get it into the sun. This is a beautiful formation. If only this was citrine, all of that would be called Kundalini. That is flat number 240, $37 for those 6 beautiful smoky quartz crystals from Luena. Then, very special, these are, I think they are a brand new item from Albert Mountain. You would know Albert Mountain quartz and the calcite. Sometimes they are a bit hollowed out, but these, Albert actually at his 20,000 wives, dug 1 meter deeper and found these beautiful, and I'm going to coin phrase it, it's mine, dragon's teeth. That is beautiful calcite. Large dog teeth, they are dragon teeth. These are probably the incisors of the dragon. 6 of these beautiful specimens, and I am going to, if you have any doubts, these UV wise, they glow a very beautiful, almost angry peach. That is flat 260 for $34. That is magic. That is very nice. Flat number, next one. Some chevron amethyst points. There are 4 in this flat. Don't know if that's a point. It's kind of a diabolical dice. Well, I suppose it's a point. There's a larger point. 4 of these points, or prism for that matter, is for $49. That's box number 241, 4 chevron amethyst for $49. Then next on we got some Buchenhotuk. There are 18 of these gorgeous lilac fairy quartz crystals, or clusters, with a beautiful limonite around the base. Some with slightly larger windows, but very definitively Buchenhotuk. $18 of these beautiful little crystals and clusters. That is flat $246, $73 for some A-grade Buchenhotuk. Next up, we got some Zomba, 2 large Zomba smoky quartz crystals. I don't know. Oh, can I see much here? There's a nice transparency. That is one. And the other one, it's got 1, 2, 3 terminations. Nice. That is box number 213, $42 for the Zomba. Then we got a large Mumbwa geode amethyst breeder. This is from Zambia. Let's just take our time here. That says this Mumbwa is 7.37 kilograms. 7.37 kilograms of Zambian's best amethyst. And that is box number 282. That's $91 for more than 7 kilograms of Zambian amethyst. Then last one on trolley number 1, we got a beautiful Brandberg plate with smoky amethyst. This is flat number 263. That's $66 for that beautiful plate and a bit of legendary Brandberg. Right, I'm going to quickly switch off. I'm going to get Nick to give us something interesting for the interval between trolleys. Something that I just want to try out. How's it, guys? So we always bang on about Albert Mountain and how it got its names because, well, Albert, who works here, who's been working for Nick for... Oh, let's ask him. This is Albert, the man and the mountain. Hold on to that, Albert. You've been working for Nick for what, 15 years?
17 years.
17 years. When did you find all this quartz? All this is Albert Mountain quartz with the calcite, the dogtooth calcite, magic stuff under the Eufy. When did you find this?
I found this 2 years ago.
Yeah, only 2 years.
Yeah, only 2 years. This.
And who's mining it? Who's digging it? I tell everyone you've got like 15,000 wives who do it for you.
No, it's another guy who's taking this for me.
Okay. And what, you just go collect it, bring it back?
Yeah, just collect and bring back here.
And then tell me, the Albert Mountain, is it actually where you stay?
Yes.
Okay, where in Lesotho? We shouldn't talk about where in Lesotho, eh? These are secret things.
Yeah.
Okay, magic man. And you've this section here, these bigger ones that have come out, you say, this for example, these bigger, because this has not been in the past. So you saying that originally the guys mined only up to what, over here?
Yeah, it's about it's not that far. It's like this.
Only that deep?
Yeah, just a meter.
And then you're going deeper, and then you're getting these bigger.
Yeah,
bigger...
once you go down, you get bigger one and ching.
Ching, yeah?
Yeah, it's changing now. Once you go down, you find this.
Oh, those are beautiful, man. So are you going to go down even further? Do you think there are bigger clusters?
Yeah, I think so.
Hope so.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thanks, Albert. Here we go. On to the second trolley. We've got some shutterkite polished freeforms. 12 of them. Nice dark blue there. That's the shutterkite shining through with a chrysocolla. Here's one with a fair amount of malachite. Bang average. Wouldn't say that there's any shutterkite in there. Not a particularly nice trade, to be honest, but this is a flat number 190 and $29 says why. Next flat, we got some silky malachite, 20 silky beautiful chatoyant. Let's have a look at this one. Beautiful chatoyant malachite. This is from Kolwezi in the Congo. Come here, you little... Nick has this flat down as being good, very good to A grade. And that is flat number 254, $32 for 20 silky malachite specimens. Next flat up is a single Mumbwa amethyst. That's Zambian amethyst. I think that these windows have been polished. That's why they don't generally come out of the earth looking that beautiful clear. Sometimes they do, but generally not as nice as that one or this one. 6 of these crystals. That is flat $205, $50 for 6 of these. That's 2.36 kilograms of Mumbwa magic. Some pharaoh stone. That's the black basalt with pyrite, 6 freeforms. You will see this is a bit of the older stock. There's not that definitive nice difference between the black and the gold. Very heavy though, very nice. That is flat $242 for those 6 freeforms. Next up, we've got 37. A bit of a mixed bunch from Buchanhotuk. We got some really nice dark deep purple specimens, and then this beautiful light lilac covered in limonite. At the base, a little finger. There's a thicker finger. Hee. Let's just slowly go over there. That's 37 of these crystals in box number 186, $36 for 37 pieces of Buchanhotuk magic. Then what I'd like to call the ugly porcupine quartz with cubic green fluorite. Certainly not the prettiest of specimens, and neither are they light, but I think they're absolutely magic. If you like collecting, this is definitely a bit of a collector's item. It's quite a big piece there. It's almost as though it got a little close to the fire and burnt its porcupine quills, or hedgehog for that matter. Quite a bit of nice cubic green fluorite there. There is flat number 193, $21 only. Next up, this is a gorgeous flat Irongo smoky quartz. I can't remember the name for this greenish. Let's just go. I'm just going to take my time here. This is a very, very, very interesting and nice flat. The name escapes me, man. Is black tourmaline and smoky quartz. That's actually 8 of these crystals in this flat. Please look in your comments. I'll remember the name as soon as I'm finished here for this beautiful green. It's not. I don't think it's not chlorite. No. It's nothing like that at all. Right, that is flat number 197, $25 for real. Yeah, for real. $25 only for that flat. Next up, we've got some polychrome jasper standing freeforms. That's 4 of these freeforms. Flat number 187, that's $40 for the 4 polychrome standing freeforms. Next up, we got some freeform malachites, 6 freeform malachites from the Cape Town stock. This is flat 194, that's $33 only for 6 of these malachite freeforms. Next up, some rose quartz spheres. Right, so I tested these earlier on. This one is absolutely mint. And getting the asterism to show on video is easier than more often than not. That is, I say that now, but look at that. That is That is a properly A-grade piece of rose quartz, but there's 6 of these spheres. Those top 2 are A-grade, asterism easy, asterism tough, no asterisms in the last 2. That's flat $201, $41 for those 6 rose quartz spheres. Then I spoke of the blue lace agate. This is the ones that fresh came in. 5 of these partly polished blue lace agate specimens. This one has very nice dogtooth calcite on top of the druzy. I can't see if I'm focusing on it or not. There we go. That is flat number 274, $55 for that flat. 274. Next up, we've got 6 black tourmaline specimens, quite large specimens, very good to A grade. In today's heat, I imagine they'll be sending all kinds of frequencies because that is what poor black tourmaline does. It is pyro. No, I'm having a blonde moment all day today. Piezo and pyro. So black tourmaline being sensitive to constant pressure, and it gives off a bit of a frequency as well as when heat touches it. That's why black tourmaline is used in industrial applications such as sauna baths. That is flat number 188, $43 for that black tourmaline. Next flat, we've got 57 beautiful little, some of these are extremely gemmy, aquamarine. This is from a recent batch that we uncovered, well, not batch, a deposit. The deposit also comes with black tourmaline on the aquamarine. That makes it very special, double special. That is 57 aquamarine specimens, some with black tourmaline. Flat number 199, that's $65. Oh, look at this. When I say Jimmy, that's beautiful. Right, onto 2 orange calcite spheres. This is from Madagascar, where they can make spheres blindfolded. That is flat number 189, $39 for those 2 large orange calcite spheres. More spheres in the next. So we've got some coral flower agate spheres, 6 of them. That is 6 coral flower agate spheres for $35, flat number 192. Next up, some very pale Buchenhotuk, 6 clusters. This flat is a flat number 195, $39 for some pale Buchenhotuk clusters. Then some brecciated jasper standing freeforms. 3 of these freeforms. Look at that, that is very pretty, man. That is flat 198, $34 for those 3 standing freeforms. Bargain. Next up, we've got some black tourmaline with all kinds of additions. Here's one with some green fluorite. Smoky quartz. 20 of these little specimens. Oh, hello. Is that just mica? Interesting. These often do come with a bit of highlight. I have not yet seen any though. Not off the cuff. Nice, 20 pieces of, oh, hang on, here's the runt of the litter. Or here's a little bit of feldspar with a subtle hint of black tourmaline. Very nice. That is flat number 200, $24 only. Next up, some spotted blue spinel. 4 of these spheres. There's a very little one. Spotted blue spinel spheres. That's flat 203, $36. Next up, some Brandberg. Let me just make sure because I get it wrong with. Oh, it's not listed. Yes, this is Brandberg. Nick's got it down as very good grade. There's 12 of these crystals. Oh, bugger. Come on in. Brandbergs. Look at that beautiful clarity, man. That is very nice. You just briefly glance over them. That is flat number 191, $42. Next up, large tourmaline specimens. This one is particularly imposing. And here's a lovely specimen with feldspar matrix. I love feldspar, I do actually. Those two black tourmaline specimens, that is flat 207, $53. Onto the middle of the trolley, we go with a rose quartz bowl that is 3.41 kgs of, let me just move to the other side because I can barely see anything. A rose quartz bowl. That is flat number 214, $55 for almost 3.5 kilograms worth of rose quartz. That is a bargain. Next up, a verdite lion who seems to be going backwards and forwards at the same time, which is a piece of artistry all of its own. Leo over here is, oh, let's see, what is that facial expression? Yeah, he's looking all right. That's flat $210, $106 for Leo the verdite lion. Carrollite, tell us more, Nick.
Oh, do you want the Cara Heavy or do you want the Carrollite version?
I want the Carrollite version.
I'll give you the Cara Heavy version, okay. So this is Carrollites. It was big pocket was found about 20 years ago. Came out from about 4,000 feet down in the Étoile mine in Congo. And what it is actually an isomorphic crystal of, it's cobalt, but it's got nickel, iron, and copper in it. As you can see, there's chalcopyrite, the gold there on the outside. So it's an isomorphic crystal as it's taken over the form of the pyrites, chalcopyrite formation of crystal. So that could have been a bright gold. In fact, I did have bright gold, almost pure chalcopyrite carrollite crystal, so to speak. So the only difference you can see is they have little triangles on the surfaces, which is purely the cobalt formation on the pyrite and chalcopyrite, which made it form that way. But it's a mixture of cobalt, iron, nickel, and copper.
How rare is this?
Well, when they first came out, there were a couple of thousand that came out, 1991. But since that time, I think we've seen about maybe 20 of them. So they're pretty scarce now. And when they do bring them in occasionally, guys are asking like $500 for a particular specimen because it's the only one that they managed to get, or they've got 3 or 4. But this is also especially nice because this has got a fluorescent calcite in it, which goes orange, orangey peach color when it's actually under the UV light. That's quite nice. So this is carrollite, an isomorphic cobalt, nickel, iron, copper crystal with calcite from 4,000 feet down in the Atoll mine, Congo.
On to the last trolley for today. We've got some of that very same beautiful, partly polished blue lace agate. There are 12 of these gorgeous little specimens here, some with vugs and a lot of druzy. There we go. Let's have a little closer look there. There's a lovely vug. Let's just check if my thing is on. Yes, it is on. This is flat number 281. That's $68. Next up, all the way from Shareti, we have 35 absolutely gorgeous. Is it 35? Yes, 35 little crystals. Two of them within hydros.
Yeah, I'll see you. Let me know when you got some.
There we go. I don't know if you can see that little in hydro, but that is flat number 283, $36 only for 35 little crystals and a part of Shareti. Right, next up we've got a beautiful Brandberg smoky amethyst plate. That is a kilogram's worth of Brandbergs. Almost very best. That's A grade to very good. And that is flat number 217, $100 exactly. Next up is some absolutely crappy Shutterkite spheres. We are selling these at cost price because, well, they are so shit. That's 3 Shutterkite spheres. There's a little bit of jamminess in there, but not very much. Oh, that's kind of attractive. But also, that is $59. Good Lord. Is that right? No, this can't be right. So we're going to put it in the comments. That cannot be. $499 is probably close to... Well, it's in the $20, not $59. That's wrong. Right, next up, we got the fluorite that we mine ourselves. There are 20 of these specimens. That is cubic fluorite on a quartz plate. And what makes them really, really attractive is, here we go, here's a nice little example, is that beautiful purple fluorite on the outside and then that beautiful green fluorite on the inside. There's another one. That's very nice. 20 of these specimens in flat number 224, $38. Happy days. Next up, we got some stichtite, some atlantisite. That is the beautiful purple wedding on the serpentine matrix. 2 of these standing freeforms. In flat number 223, that is $48 for a little bit of Barberton's finest. Next up, we've got some black basalt palm stones. There are 26 of these little galets in, wait for it, flat number 221, $54 for 26 black basalt palm stones. Next up, from Albert Mountain, some fresh calcite and some dogtooth calcite, really large. These do glow beautifully, an angry, sometimes angry, peachy color underneath the UV light, and that beautiful druzy base there. That is 12 beautiful Albert Mountain crystals. That's flat number 294. That's $31 only. Next up, we got 24 cobbed pieces of orange calcite, or sunset orange calcite from Namibia. Flat 966 for $43. Hook and Haute Hook is up next. There are 6 of these beautiful, reasonably pale. Here's an interesting one. We have some pale lilac. There's an interesting one here somewhere. Not that one. Light lilac, Hook and Haute Hook with illuminite bases. 6 of these clusters. Oh, there's a lovely bit of hematite as well. Oh no, not really. That's not hematite. Sorry, my apologies. This is just limatite. That is flat number 220, $37 for 6 Hook and Haute Hook. Then some more Brandberg. 6 Brandberg clusters, 1 in hydro. I can focus on it. 1 in hydro in there. This is a smoky amethyst from Brandberg. Very sought after goods. Let's take our time. For flat 159 for $55. That's flat 159. Then just some aquamarine lying around. There are, well, it's almost a kilogram's worth of aquamarine, some large pieces. That's with the black tourmaline. Look at that gemminess there, man. That is really pretty. Really excited about this this deposit that we found. I found 1 or 2 of these little specimens with actual pyrite on the black tourmaline as well. So yes, I am extremely excited about this aquamarine deposit. Namibia, usually we get it from Angola, and usually it's quite crap. That is flat 222, $52 for almost a kilogram's worth of aquamarine. Next up, purpurite, polished and resin coated. It's a very nice flat. See how that resin brings out the metallic purple luster. Anywho, that is 6 of these beautiful purpurite specimens. Flat number 212, $53 for 6. Next up, kermits. Lots of green little malachite kermits. All 11 of them. I think we had some in the previous show. Yeah, that's a happy frog, man. Not all of them have been scratched with lines on the back, which is a pleasantry. That is flat number 211 and $24 for 11 kermits. Next up, some more pale lilac Bucano took 12 of these little crystals. That is flat number 215, $39 for 12. That's $39 for 12 pale lilac Bucano took. Next up, we got there are 32 light, almost acicular style celestite specimens. Have fantastic crystal formations. Look at that. That is really pretty. The blue ain't there, but I tell you what, the crystal formations are just out of this world. Would you say this is acicular? I'm tempted to, but I'm scared to at the same time. It is pointing in all the wrong directions, I suppose, which is what acicular does, and it's definitely the right color for it. That's 32 of these little pale celestite specimens, flat 265, $25 only. Next up, from Gokwe, brand new. You're going to love these. Unlike the Malagasy petrified wood, which is usually quite heavy metal, rich and red, these are specifically and very uniquely Gokwe style chrome infused petrified wood. This one here, this little sphere, has beautiful crystalline vugs as well. Very nice flat that. That is flat number 276, $48. Next up is something quite special. Don't often see a flat of Salrose that has 35 options in it. Some of these have beautiful, there's some chrysocolla, malachite, those large Salrose gems. There's a lot of hematite on the top of the Salrose. This is an exceptionally lovely flat, chrysocolla on top of the cell rose. Nice crystallization. There we go. Let's oh, this is not even cell rose. This is a random piece of chrysocolla with hematite and druzy on top. Lol. Okay. Yeah, very nice flat. This is oh, let's just have another look there. Those are nice large gems. That is flat number 392, $57. On to the last couple. One smallish celestite geode. It's got a little bit of limonite, I assume, discoloration. Not the prettiest of all the flats, but it's not 28. This is flat number 242, $39 only for a bit of celestite. That is cheap. Then we've got a larger version of the what I suspect to be acicular. I tell you what, it is pale. It is still absolutely beautiful. And just look at this. If I can just focus on that one crystal, it's like a crystal formation in a crystal formation on top of a crystal formation with a crystal formation on the side. That is a very nice, if but pale, celestite from Madagascar, Sakahoni. Flat number, how heavy is that? It is, because celestite tends to be heavy. Strontium, 5.25 kilograms. That is flat 272, $75 for this reasonably large pale celestite. And then the last item, we got an excessively rare carrollite on a calcite matrix. This also glows extremely red under the UV. That's the calcite, not the carrollite. The carrollite, that is the carrollite. Very much one for the collectors. That is very special and extremely rare. Beautiful specimen. That is the last of the carrollites we have in our possession until, who knows? Flat number 544, $64 only for one of nature's biggest rarities. Okay, guys, thank you for joining us again. I'm quickly going to show you what came in today. We've got a fresh batch of, ta-da, book and note hook. I'll just randomly show you. There's enough to satiate a couple of you guys. There is some very dark lilac and a bit of a mixed bunch, but some larger specimens, if anyone's interested, tune the baboon. Very nice. Some more book and note coming through